Well, hello there. So today's adventure is going to be a good one. Coming to Washington. I set myself a little challenge the other day about the bridges of the Weir. So plan is, right, Fatfield Bridge, to run along there, Coxgreen Bridge, run down there, E19 Bridge, run a bit further along, Northern Spire Bridge, then a bit further, then Queen Alexandra Bridge, then a bit further, then it's the new one, which is the Keel Crossing, and then back around to the Wearmouth Bridge, and then plans then go to the sheepfolds and get some mince and dumplings. A sec, I'm just sorting my phone out. It's a December chilly morning. I've had a shite week, so today is the day. I just thought I'd get this run done because I've been wanting to do it for a bit, but I just kind of know the temperature's going to dip again soon, so it's going to be all horrible and slippy. Anyway, that's Fatfield Bridge, just been dropped off by Kirsty. There will be some heavy breathing because I haven't done much running the last few weeks, so I'll probably be quite tired for the first mile or so. Anyway, just gotta get me Strava sorted. Right, let's go. Don't know why, but this bridge always reminds me of Stand By Me, but I've no idea why, because I don't think there's any bridges like this in Stand By Me, but there might be. It just reminds me of those kind of old-fashioned American bridges. Anyway, oh, there's a nice little decoration on the front of this house. This is where the money people live. That's nice. Anyway, it's basically the other week, got my birthday, got some new shoes, Boston 13s, felt fine in the shop, then went to Hackworth Park run. Turned out once I started running they were a little bit tight, so I didn't really record much because I was in pain, but I thought it's just 5k, I'll keep going. By the time the run had finished, felt pretty crippled. Basically, both my toenails had turned black by the end of it. Quite nasty toe injury. And then, just a case of having to rest for a couple of weeks. Did a park run last week. Tried to Washington, but it was because of the heavy rain last Friday, it flooded. Or it did flooded from a few days before. I told you I'd be tired at the start. So then I'm going over to Druidge Bay, but didn't record that either. This was the first video for a few weeks, and we'll see how this one goes. Well, I managed half a mile before needing a wee break, so that's always something. Oh dear, lovely cold air. Hello. So, what I did notice on Saturday is the difference in temperature over a few weeks, even though it's still relatively mild. Oh, I tell you, I was doing Druidge Bay on Saturday. Oh, proper, kind of breathing. But because of what happened in Ashton, I did get to Druidge Bay 5 minutes late, so I was kind of like sprint start. So not surprised I was as tired, because it was knackering. But I'll get a review of the two anyway. Hackworth, it's fine, nice. You basically do 3 loops and you kind of go like around and then up a hill and down and But this time of year, I'd say I wouldn't wear nice bright white trainers or something. Oh, there's the car. Don't worry, mate, you don't have to thank us. Anyway, yeah, that was nice. How is it out again? I want to say Spennymoor. Is it Spennymoor? Oh, I can't remember. That might be the front of the park. Where was it? Anyway, it's over there near the Shildon, I believe. It was there, can you? Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I remember being about, what's it, maybe 14, 15, and there's a little field up here, because my cousin, he's brought up in Washington, we lived over in Sunderland, but he used to come over here, park up there, and just spend hours on that little bit of grass. There's the viaduct as well. I was tempted to try and bring that into the run today, but I'm not sure, despite the fact that I lived in Washington for like 14, 15 years. I'd like to get up, but I'm looking up there. It looks like it's closed off now anyway, so probably for the best I didn't, because we're at a big hill just to be going like, oh damn you. This as well, if you've ever, is it this one? I think it is this one. If you've ever done the Washington 10k, this is like part of the last 300 yards, and that might not look as bad on camera, but it is bloody steep. It takes it out here. Yeah, like the part we're now is part of that Washington 10k run, which, if you've never done it, it's a good run. It's hard. It's normally in April, so you kind of, when I did it, you're kind of exposed to the elements a little bit, because like a lot of the backside paths, like paths in the woods and stuff, are very cloudy, very slippy, but I imagine some years it's nice and warm, so I'll be fine. But it's a good run. The first time I met Pepper was doing that as well 2 years ago. I'd seen a couple of his videos. Oh, little fence. Right. Huh. You know how much of a moron I was? Didn't even notice this, I was trying to pull that. But it's a weird one without Pepper. First video I watched, that's a couple of years ago, I think one of his first few videos. I can't remember if it was a 10k or the Great North Run, but I watched it, and his positivity, because I am such a misery, I probably got under my skin, and I was like, oh, who's this guy? Oh, hello, squirrel. He's a bit happy, isn't he? But then, through just kind of watching a few different videos, this video kept coming up, and his positivity grew on me quite a lot. To the point that where I first met him, I was actually quite a big fan at that point. I thought, I wonder if he seems as nice face to face as he is on video, or if it's all like a character. And he's genuinely just as nice face to face. Oh yeah. Just if anybody wants to meet him, nice guy, say hello. I think he's just got some new merch out as well recently. Well, it's coming out. Give us a sneak glimpse last night on socials. Looks alright, eh? But let's see it all fully when it's done now. built a little, I don't know what that is, don't know if that's somebody's house or if that's just a little birdwatch area. Or maybe it's a weird sauna where lots of strange, sexy things happen. Who knows? Might be like a little swingers hut. Who knows? Don't get invited to those kind of parties. Not anymore. Oh, I do feel like the fucking dog from up. I keep seeing squirrels and getting excited. Yeah, smell like wood burners, and that bit smells nice, but then you've got like the river, which smells less nice, and the combination of the smells is different. Anyway, but Coxgreen bridge now. This is a good bridge. Another one that reminds me of my childhood. Just kind of gotta, when I get over there, make a choice. Am I running along the riverside, then up a big hill, or am I running up a big hill and then along the old railway line? I think I decide when I get to the pub. Where to go? Which way to go? No, I'll go along the river. I think I found a house that I want. Sure, I'm not too short of money. Lovely. Hello. Hiya. Hey, good horse. Oh. There's a little bit along here which I remember because when I was about 18 maybe, I was riding along on my bike and there was a little bridge. I mean, it wasn't speeding on massively, but I kind of stopped suddenly and my bike slipped, and then me and the bike fell off onto the rocks. Didn't somehow manage not to get a serious injury, and my bike was fine as well, but I was getting a bit nervous around that bridge. But I'll show you, like over there, like, I don't know if you see there, but it's like where Washington Wildfowl Trust is. Seems to see quite a lot of random birds and otters and stuff. So I'm just trying to sort my hat out in case you wonder why I was walking. But I see a heron there in the water, but I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, I see some different birds along here. Oh dear, the slippiest sexy mud path. It's interesting to put it slightly, but again, lovely. Do you know what, the further along I go here, the further I think it was that first bridge that I fell off. But it must have just changed over the years. Anyway, it hurt and I survived. Yeah, actually I'll get closer so you can see what I'm talking about over the river, because it's probably just a little speck. It's a thing, if I can get right here, it's a little area, part of the Wildfowl Trust where you can go and watch the birds. I think there's some otters down there as well, but obviously I'm going up here and see more squirrels. Stairs. And now back to looking for the hobbits. another interesting thing anyways, when I was 13, my school used to be able to hire tents. Well, not hire, they just give you tents to camp in. And there's like a little ledge up there. Camped there once with my friends when we were kids. Did all the usual things you did as a child that age. Obviously we had a bonfire, which was sweet, I like to add. But like through one part of it, we mate, or ex-mate, he's a bit of a prick now, honest, chucked an aerosol can on the bonfire, well, the campfire, and didn't tell anybody until it exploded, which, as an adult, I now look and go, Christ, I ran into bits of metal in my head. But the other thing we found out is why you shouldn't smoke in tents, because obviously we're cool, so we all bought some cigarettes. And what I had as well, 10 cigarettes at that point cost £1.10. I think now they cost about 20 grand. But I don't smoke, so that's right. But I obviously quite soon that tent filled up with smoke, and you had 3 daft lads running out of a tent with their eyes stinging. But an important lesson was learned that day. But thankfully nobody got hurt, and we did have a good night. But yeah, that's childhood for you, innit? Anyone who's out and about the weekend doing the it's called the Heart and Soul Tinsel Dash over in Morpeth. These are pretty big steps. These ones look a bit slippy, so I'm just gonna walk down these ones. Ah, fuck. But they have said that this is not 10k, it's near 7 miles, but I'm a big boy, so I can deal with it. But I do know some people going there, so I know it's definitely Freddie from Freddie Runs there, and Little Pepper's there as well, because they've been talking about it on the socials. I thought Personal Best, I thought he was going as well, but he posted to me about being in Scotland this weekend, so maybe he's dropped out. I'm not sure. Ooh, a sail, a bit steeper than you think, and slippy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. But fun. Well, didn't see why I used to for the 10k tinsel dash. You get it. Was it? I think a Santa hat. That sounds like Heart and Soul. That's a short style thing. Sounds like instead of them giving you a medal, to get a patch. So that's pretty cool. I just need to work out where I'm going to put a patch. I'll go up to Offerton. Another nice little village. Oh. So this goes all the way around there and then back into the woods. I haven't really been on here since I was training for my first ever Great North Run. Because at that point, I remember I ran from Fatfield up to Harrington Park, then over Penchy Monument. No, I didn't. I walked in the back, then up Penchy Monument and down to where Harrington County Park is, and then ran along to Pennywell, which is just a few miles down the road, and then down South Hilton, and then looped back round. I think that was like 9.5 miles, which at that point was the furthest I'd ever ran, and that was a really hot sunny day as well, and I was about 6 stone heavier then as well, so it's considerably easier today, but it's still beautiful. Hey, it's lovely on a sunny day along here. There's a guy just running that way. Saw us, saw my beautiful top that I'm running today, and said, "How are the lads?" Which is nice. It's nice to have some positivity around Southern Football Club for a while. Actually, it's like last year, this start of the year, it was like, doing well. But many people, including myself, were very much like, but if they get promoted, how's that going to go? Like, the team they had at the time, I mean, no, I don't disrespect them, but they weren't Premiership quality. But, like, obviously during the summer, we had a lot of quality signings and it seems to be working out. It was 1-1 with Liverpool last night. They were the champions. Admittedly, they're not in their best form, but still a tough team to beat, especially at Anfield. And we could have won. This is at the end. Or I said, oh, he pronounces his name. Like, I don't know. I don't know if he was just too busy trying to get on the goalie, but for me, and keep in mind, despite my athletic physique, I'm not a professional footballer, but I don't know why he took that choice. But I had a split second to decide, I suppose. I see that goalie's off his line, a little bit out, curl it around him. But maybe he was thinking, I've got to not take that risk, just beat the keeper and go around him. Might not have seen the defender behind him, but either way, I took 1-1 beforehand, so I think I'm doing well. And this top right, I'll try and show you it. I think this best away top they've had for a long time. I was talking to my mates at work at the start of the season, because we're comparing the away tops to Sunderland and Newcastle. Not the green one in Newcastle, I'm not a big fan of that one, but they've got like a dark bluey kind of orangey one. I think it's bigger, based on the retro style that I had years ago. I think that top's nice. I think this top's nice. The black Sunderland top, I like it. It's like another away top, but got these like two yellow eyes at the back, and it just reminds me of Pennywise a bit too much. I don't know, it spoils the top for me a bit, but it's not about me, it's about what everybody else wants. Anyway, enough of that football nonsense. Well, yeah, should be running past the stadium today, and the sheepfolds where I'm going for my dinner at Propa. I think I'm gonna, I had a pie there before, it was dead nice, but I really want to try the mince and dumplings for a bit, so I'm gonna go there today. So I'm not Sai from the Hairy Bikers owns, and it is dead nice. A bit pricey, but nice. Wouldn't be going there on a weekly basis unless I had shitloads of money. But anyway, yeah, that's the motivation at the end. Pie, nice pie. It's a funny story to do with that gate. We came here when I was little, so I'll just show you something. I don't know if you can still see it, but basically the Uniting Bridge is just around that corner. But this fence, this is the border of how far away I was allowed to play out when we lived in Pennywell. So Pennywell's still about 2 miles that way, but it was always weird. I always remember like coming through the woods here, like around the river, and then I'd be here, and it was like, in my head, it's like a little 10, 11-year-old kid, this is like the border, like you know, on Lord of the Rings where you got Samwise going like, if I take one more step, this is the first I've ever been from home. It's very much the same principle. A lot of memories today. But yeah, such a silly thing, but I genuinely didn't cross over that thing until I was much older. I mean, not much, I'm probably about 14, 15, but still, for a curious and often naughty child, naughty-ish I suppose, no more naughty than normal kids. Ooh. But I did that, so I just nearly slipped to the bridge. Right, anyway, back to running. It's a bit boggy and slippery along this bit, so I'm going to be careful. So, bloody trees. Anyway, if you look through there, right here, that's the E19 bridge. So I've got to run along there, then get to South Hilton, next to where the Golden Lion is, or was, then run up that hill, cross over the bridge to North Hilton. So currently, I think this is still classed as South Hilton on this side. I'm not sure, but that side, I believe at this point, might be still classed as Washington, but I don't know, because I get confused because they say that's like Nissan's in Sunderland, but to me Nissan's in Washington, so I'm not sure what the fuck's going on, to be honest. Anyway, not important. All these land and border disputes. Hui. I imagine it probably was all County Durham at some point or something daft like that. Oi, oi, oi. Right, is that a better view of the bridge? I'm hoping so. Anyway, let's run along. Midges! Fucking midges! Right, so I remember climbing under here as a kid as well. No, I don't know the exact reasons why, but it's under the bridge. There's a little path there, but I think you can go up there and get it, but because I'm not sure, I'm not going up. We're currently under the bridge. What I remember as a kid is you used to be able to go up there and then go across there, but I don't know if it's still there anymore, and I don't want to make the effort to get up that big thing just to be able to not get out. I can see the stairs on the other side where I'm going to have to get down, and there's paths along there. I'm hoping that's still open as well, but I remember as a kid being up there and we were thinking like, right, what would be really good is if we got like a 2 litre bottle of pop, chucked it off and then landed down here and see if it exploded. But we saw a sense at last minute because we thought, what if there's just some like people walking a dog and they get killed by a bottle, or 2 little kids. Anyway, fun times, fun childhood memories of nearly killing people. Oh, that cock. Oh, is this where we go? Yes it is. Right, so over there is a pub called the Golden Lion. Now sadly, I'd say maybe, probably longer, but I'm thinking like 30, 40 years ago, it burnt down. Might not even be that long, if I'm honest. But it's like, I think my parents had like a 25th anniversary meal there, and it was a lovely pub back in the day, very kind, like one of them places where everybody used to want to go. But then some fucker burnt it down. Sad times. And there's a house just up there that I went to when I was 17. It was like a house party, and developed a massive crush on a girl that lived there. And she seemed interested on the day, but then didn't seem to be too interested in a follow-up. Got me out of sleep when I looked at them. This is the way. Why? You could have walked up here, but they kind of get up the bridge there. But I'm walking this way because I've still got like another 5 or 6 miles to go. I used to know that was the old railway line. So you can walk on that path, it'll take you to South Hilton Metro. That's just the bridge. Now, I'm not doing any talking on the bridge because it's a busy road, so I doubt very much you're able to hear us. So there doesn't seem any point. But I'll film a bit so you can see the bridge and the views. You ever been on there? This is the bridge. Oh, there's the burnt out pub, you can see it. Shut up, you noisy bastard cars! My crackers class! Oh, where the fuck are we going now? We'll see where it goes. I'll have a look over here anyway. Now, my logic is that this goes along the river, and hopefully, so it should link up with where I need to be. There's clearly people walk this way, but okay, the road I need to be on is over there. But they'll join up at some point, I'm sure. They'll probably join up at some point, I'm almost certain. Anyway, let's go. Oh, slimy, that's wet and all. Oh no, wet socks. There's a little place over here that looks like you go down it. Oh, let's have a look. I mean, there's people been here before. I just don't know where it goes. Oh, I think I can see a road. Oh, you bastard. Just roll me ankle a bit. I'll go this way. Does say probably footpath, but I'm honest, if I go the way the roads, it's bound to lead somewhere. Oh, smells some lush fruit down here. I don't know what pub that is, but if they're the ones making the food, let's say shipwrights. Anyway, the food smells lovely. Let's see where we're going now. I don't know where this goes, if I'm honest. It kind of links up to not Town and Forest, not what I was thinking of, like Hilton Castle area, which is kind of roughly where I need to be. Kinda. Don't know. I'm not sure if you can see it, but right there, it's a white thing. You might not be able to pick it up, but that's the next bridge. That's the Northern Spire Bridge. I think it's like, let's see, I'm gonna say 7 years old, because I remember the opening, and I remember Luna being in the pram and Garvey not, but still being very, very young. Anyway, I wasn't running up that hill, like, no way. But it's just like, it's where I need to be. That's all good. That's all good. Oh, got a cool old camper thing there as well. Oh, doing them out. because that'd be nice for them, not me. Has no impact on me whatsoever, but aye. Anyway, let's go. There's a little crossroads there. Now I went this way because it's the way I know by road, assuming there's a footpath. Well, it kind of goes that way and kind of takes you under. I think it might be a bit longer, so anyway, I up the first way. Let's see how it works out. Might end up coming back down that way anyway, but it does mean more noise up here as well, so you miss out on my class crack. Well, that was fun. Maybe next time go the safer route and not die. So after all that deliberating, you kind of, this road comes up where that other road went in the first place. Oh.
You didn't want that wrong.
Gonna have a camera how much running down this hill street, because it might have changed a lot over the last 10 years or whatever, but it used to be one of them places I would actively avoid. Not the whole thing, obviously lovely people living around here as well, but right down the bottom here, it's not where you want to be flashing anything that can be sold in CEX, so I'll keep it hidden for a bit. But don't want to put you off. Might have been redeveloped and might be lovely by now. Back then, it's all smoke heads. So, let's see. So I got some kind of old colliery mural. Okay. So we got the vape shop, barbers, pizza shop, dog groomers, beauty shop, and a corner shop, and on this, it's almost like every stereotype of all high street at the minute. Official bridges I'm going to neighbour, and this one I'm going across. Whee! I'll take a step on this one. Seems like I'm putting unnecessary distance on my run. I have to say no to all the temptation over there because I'm quite hungry. But I'm saving myself by mince and dumplings. There's the next bridge, up this one. That's the Queen Alexandra Bridge. So that's that bridge done too. Now, gotta go along here, on the thingy then, up the Queen Alexandra Bridge, and then back over towards Southwick, up towards the Stadium of Light, and then we got Keel Crossing and Wear. So I think probably maybe 3 miles left hard to tell. You know, like as the crow flies, I would say so, but it's a bit all over the place with big crossing bridges and stuff. It's over there. In fact, you see, it's where when I was younger, me and my friends used to use them to play football because they were floodlit. About 2 miles from where we lived at the time, but we used to get come down, and like the building was kind of like all day long. It's like like giant goals basically. So we used to play football there on the nights, especially during the winter. And then sometimes police would come along, see what you're doing, say playing football. They'd be like, alright, don't worry about it. Just crack on. Yeah. Good old days. I used to get that out with my friend Buddy, and he died right at the start of this year actually. I think that's maybe why I'm feeling a bit nostalgic. I think it's a couple of weeks as well. It's 10th anniversary of Mother's Day. So I think it's just all just playing on my mind. Yeah. That's it. Docks and Sons and shipbuilding engineering. Right. There you go. Anyway, don't know if you can see, but that's the bridge. Then we're going to be worming around the outside and kind of see the stadium in the background, and that's where the other bridge is. Over there, there's a church on a hill called Holy Trinity, and that is where my mother used to make me go every week. Despite the fact from a very early age I was clearly an atheist. I go there. There's quite a good photograph of me somewhere at my confirmation. And basically everybody there is wearing this like lovely smart gear. And I'm in a pair of jeans with a bottoms and t-shirt saying "Eat my shorts." So that was a compromise. Yes, I'll get confirmed, but only if I can pick my own clothes, and that's what it was. Still, a lot of nice people over there, met a lot of lovely people. Not against church folk. That's just not for me. 2 years ago, there was talk of these being turned into film studios. No idea what happened with that. Maybe still in the plans. You know, shame not, because it would have been good for the area. So, the plan is to go across there, go all the way along there, but I don't know if I'm going to go down, see if I can get along the riverside and do it that way instead. I'm just not sure about how to get back up, because I think if I go that way, I know part of it was closed off, so I'm not sure. Sad times. Well, across the road now anyway. Another funny story about barriers here was as far as I was allowed to ride my bike up to as well when I was a kid. I could ride all the way here, but then I have to turn around and ride the 3 miles back home. And you might be querying why you do that as a kid. Truth is, I'd get a crack off your mum if I didn't. So yeah, there's another Spire bridge. There's the stadium over there. It's just a bit of a circular to get there, that's all. But you can even see the Weymouth Bridge in the distance as well, so we are near the end of the mission. Oh, I tell you, tired and hungry now. Nice big hill. Just talking down here where it's a bit quieter, but for those who don't know, Stadium of Light used to be built on a colliery. Well, it's built on what used to be a colliery, I should say. That's where my dad used to work when I was born. So, like, a few streets back over this way, it's a place called Swan Street. It's next to where there's a college now, or used to be a college. That's the house where I was born. So, it's kind of like born there, stadium's there now. So, anyway, river, bridge, over there, City Hall where I used to work, but I think the bridge is right next to it. So it's not too far to go now. When I used to work over at City Hall, I used to come over here for the five-side pitches as well. Not that was any good, but it was a good crack on the lads. Yeah. And then next to that is a swim bath as well. So let's go outside. On the other side is a hotel. I want to say the Hilton Hotel, but I honestly can't be certain. But oh, might have made a mistake because this is very slippy. You gotta get back on the road where it's a bit more sensible. Oh. So if we can get around. Looks like there's a gate open there. So we'll work on this machine that's open. Sorry? It's just round the other side. It used to be there.
How long distance I've been?
So you know where the old ticket office was?
Yeah.
It's the ticket office?
Oh,
Yeah, it's just around the other side of the building, big red building. No worries. Thought it was a fan. Just wanted directions. Just to give you an idea about how close that new bridge is. So you just got Stadium here and the bridge is just there. What you used to have to do was walk all the way over to the Weymouth Bridge, and even though it's not that far, it's still a canny hike when you're pissed or you got little kids with you. Whereas this one chick straight over, so excellent addition if you ask me. And the wind's getting up, so oh, what's getting a bit higher. Oh. Looks like there's a tunnel getting built on the riverside. Anyway, this is the sheepfolds here. That's where I'll be having my dinner. Once I cross this bridge and then the next bridge, then I'll be looking back around here. Oh, So yeah, it's also lovely food already. Should have done it the other way, so I'm running down this hill. That might have made more sense. The good news is, at our bridge there is the last bridge. Can't run across the other bridge unless I'm on a metro running backwards and forwards. Oh, dear me. Over there, that's the new high infirmary being built. They're doing a really good job in this area. Much better than it used to be. The old walk site, and it was just shit for so long. Like car parks in rubble for, to my memory, at least 20 years. Yeah, then they built this thing here, which is where our car was based. Then they built City Hall, which I mentioned used to work. And they built some new offices around it as well. So it's all good. You got a Keel Square, just I run past that. We've done a lot of work around there as well. I think when they got the football matches and stuff, and the Wimbledon and all this stuff, and they've got the big screen up so you can watch it. And although there's many areas of something that do need improving, I do love what they've done down here. Like, the biggest compliment you can give it, it's kind of when you first come in and say, oh right, well, this doesn't feel like Sunderland anymore. I'm gonna have a look at these elf things as well, actually. Alright, that's me. Nice for the kids, anyway. Put your phone away, crack back on with this. Off I go. Anyway, our skills go over there. There's the City Hall. Oh, damn it. Impressive piece of artwork, I would say. If anyone's done the Southern Tanky, I don't know where I am. When I was a kid, this bridge used to be red and white, but they turned it back to the original green when I was about 10, I think. And see, let's go across that bridge, and that way it's the sea. So this is my last bridge. Get across and loop around sheepfolds, meet Kirsty and the dog, and get some scran. Well deserved, I reckon. Hello. Hello. Who's a good dog? Hiya. Anyway, that's the run done. We're now to sheepfolds for bait. Might have a little video of the bait just for you, for those dirty food perverts like me. This is another one of those places. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of working in Sunderland and trying to find anywhere to park for free just to go to work. But then they kind of made all of these pay to park. They paved all this over to park and all. So well, not to park where you have to pay. It's very expensive. So that's why I end up getting the metro all the time. Sold my car, it's got the metro, and then moved office, and then that's near the metro station as well. So now we do have one car rather than two, which is cheaper, but annoying at times as well. Anyway, off to get food. Might build my food, might not. If not, might see the Dinsel Dash on Sunday. Ta-ra.